Do you realize how powerful you are? Yes, you. Ha ha! Speaking directly to you, my friend, and I'm speaking to every single human being on the planet. You know, if you're listening in or not, this is a message to every single human being, because we have been indoctrinated in this belief, this idea that we are insufficient, we are inadequate, we are just, regular little one cell amoebas in the ocean that just don't have this capacity to make any change, any ripple, any difference of any significance by ourselves. And the whole of society seems to have been set up in a way that it's like, blacks against whites, rich against poor, men against women, young against old. Like, it's just this whole system of against. We're against each other. Families, they've turned, like, the whole system has turned that just families are falling apart. It seems that life in society is falling apart at the seams, superficially. But the core thing, the core story underneath all of this has been that we have always been, are now, and always will be one of the most powerful, if not the most powerful forces in the universe. And the aligned human mind and heart set upon a vision, is an unstoppable force of nature, and that includes you. Doesn't matter the story that you've been fed. Like, once you realize this, and you realize that you have the seed of enlightenment, the seed of a revolution within you, you can unleash at any given point. Here's one thing, I'm beginning to embody this, and I really love, like, these videos. I just sort of bang them out. They're just allowing my truth, my vision, my ideas flow. But I realized this point, just how powerful I was, when I came upon one realization. It's like Mahatma Gandhi has sort of fascinated me. He's like one of my sort of boyhood heroes, definitely growing up as a younger man looking. Gandhi, his example was a shining example of just human potentiality and what was possible. But I still had this idea, there's Gandhi and then there's me. Gandhi, wow, me. As so many of us have. We've been conditioned to think that, the greats, the historical greats in the history books, the Olympians, blah, 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 they're great. There's some exceptionality about them. They're extraordinary. We're ordinary. But that's a bullshit story. Because effectively, if you look back into the history and the biography, the biographical details about Gandhi's life, at the time, before he became Gandhi as we know him now, he was just working as a barrister, and he was meant to be sort of reportedly quite mediocre. There was nothing really so exceptional about him. He was just tipping about doing his day-to-day stuff. Now, interesting thing, he went from mediocrity, not really making any waves in the universe and the world, to wow. Wasn't like, at some point, he just decided, he came upon what his revolution was, what his purpose was, his dharma. He became a wild man without inhibition, living dharma, his life's purpose. And he just slowly but surely, it mightn't be just been one moment, but through conversations, through reflection, through just, he kept marinating in this, and slowly but surely, he just went like a man on a mission, obsessed with his vision and bringing that vision into the world. So, mediocrity, tipping along to wow. Didn't happen overnight, but here's the thing, you have the exact same power in you. And in spite of the conditioning of society that has sort of stripped us away from our intuitive wisdom of how freaking awesomely powerful we are. Like, think of us boys, like when we looked at oak trees and we didn't even have any fear. We just went and climbed the damn thing, bottom to top, never looking at any sort of rational fear, anything. We have this capacity right now. That's what we did when we were younger, climbing trees and doing crazy shit. We have that capacity now. Whatever the vision is, whatever your revolution is, whatever that seed of potentiality that you have, your personal revolution, your local revolution, and there's going to be quite a few if you're listening in that have global revolutions. You have the exact same power in your system as you had as a boy when you just looked at a tree and you're like, wow, boom, and up you went, and you're at the top before you knew it. You have that sort of enthusiasm. You have that sort of energy available to you. It was conditioned out of you, but here's the reconditioning, here's the reconnection. My whole life's purpose is to help guys just like you reconnect with that unstoppable dharmic drive in you, that drive of soul, of heart, of force. Like, you are a force of nature. But it's just to make that decision and say, hey, there's that revolution. Yeah, I can do that. I actually am allowed to think this. I'm allowed align my life behind it. Find a brotherhood. Find the guys. Like, there's my private Facebook group, New Earth Kings. Apply to get in there. I'm just like, there's nurturing this brotherhood of incredible guys like you that are revolutionary spirits that just need that support and that challenge to sort of lean into their power a little bit more, and then fucking skyrocket. Guys, you are as powerful as any man has ever been, is now, ever will be. I believe in you. Time to start living into that fullest power right now and enjoy the fucking roller coaster of a ride of a lifetime. Love you lots. Chat again soon.